The first person to return from the cathedral did so 6 months after disappearing. At least, that was what the authorities claimed. His name was Daniel Varga, age 34, missing since the Prague incident, declared dead after 92 days. Then, one night, at exactly 3:12 a.m., he walked back into his apartment building in Budapest, barefoot, covered in dirt, smiling. The security guard who saw him later described the encounter with trembling hands. Daniel did not blink once, did not acknowledge anyone. He simply walked through the lobby, slowly, calmly, as though listening to something far away. And in his arms, he carried a doll. Not a small one, not child-sized. This one was nearly the size of a human infant, wrapped carefully in black cloth, cradled gently against his chest. When police entered Daniel's apartment the next morning, they found him sitting in darkness, still smiling, still holding the doll. He was alive, heartbeat normal, body temperature normal, but his eyes, his pupils were completely white. No iris, no color, just pale, cloudy emptiness. The officers questioned him for hours. At first, he said nothing. Then, finally, he whispered, "It showed me the room below." Under hypnosis, Daniel began describing the cathedral in impossible detail. Not the pews, not the dolls, not the altar. Something beneath it. A staircase, hidden under the giant doll's throne, descending far below the earth. Stone steps worn smooth by countless feet. Walls lined with carvings, not of children, but of people kneeling before them, before the dolls, before her. Because according to Daniel, the giant doll had a name, Mother Hollow, and the cathedral was never a place of worship. It was a nursery. The room below the altar stretched endlessly underground. No walls visible, no ceiling, only darkness, and rows upon rows of cradles. Thousands. Something slept inside them. Daniel cried while describing them, not from fear, from grief, because he claimed the sleeping things were not monsters, not demons, not ghosts. They were children, or what had once been children, forgotten, abandoned, left alone for so long that they had become something else. "They don't hate us," Daniel whispered during the recording. "They just don't understand why we left." The researchers monitoring the session noticed something strange. As Daniel spoke, the temperature in the room began dropping, not gradually, instantly. Breath fogged, equipment froze, frost spread across the inside of the windows. And then came the tapping. Soft, wood against stone, directly beneath the floor. Daniel began screaming, not wildly, not uncontrollably, precisely, rhythmically, as if repeating words he could suddenly hear. "Don't let them open the last door!" Again and again and again, until blood ran from his throat. The lights failed. Every camera in the facility shut off for exactly 88 seconds. When power returned, Daniel was gone. The restraints remained locked. The room remained sealed. But he was gone. And in the center of the floor sat the doll he had carried home. Only now, it was larger. Its cloth wrapping had fallen away. The researchers saw tiny fingerprints pressed into the porcelain skin, hundreds of them, layered over one another, as if countless small hands had tried to crawl out from inside it. Then the doll opened its eyes, not mechanically, not suddenly, slowly, like something waking from deep sleep. And every monitor in the building displayed the same image: a staircase descending into darkness beneath the cathedral. The footage lasted only 13 seconds before corrupting permanently, but analysts managed to isolate a single frame, one clear frame. At the bottom of the staircase, there was a door, massive, black, covered in scratches from the inside, and engraved across it in dozens of languages were the same three words: "Do not forget us." After that night, the dreams changed again. People no longer saw only the cathedral. Now they saw the staircase, step after step descending forever. And each dreamer reported the same thing. The deeper they went, the more dolls appeared beside the steps, not watching, begging. Some missing eyes, some missing mouths, some reaching out with cracked wooden hands, and all of them whispering the same thing: "She is waking up."
Subscribe and comment for next part.